Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we are going to tackle a project that I have wanted to tackle for at least the past 10 years. We are going to turn an unused spare bedroom over in the north wing into a food storage pantry. And I can tell you that room is a real disaster right now, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. And as a reward for this colossal job, later today we will open this pink box and enjoy its contents with coffee. Here's the bedroom in question. I have my garbage bags ready. I have my shop vac ready. Let's get to work. As I clean this room, I wanted to tell you that my garden was the real motivation for creating a food storage pantry. My plan is to can a lot of the produce from this year's garden. I need space for all of the home-preserved goods. So this wing of the house is actually older than the main house. The main house was built in 1826. This structure is from 1795. And when we first bought the house, we turned this wing into a guest cottage. But lately, we've been using it more as other people use a basement. We have a home gym here. I have my grow room is in this wing. But lately, it has turned into a catch-all for all kinds of odds and ends. So I really want to work on beautifying this wing. And we're starting by beautifying this bedroom and turning it into food storage. So I have surplus bottles of wine and stuff over here. My contractor has put gallons of paint and a bucket of plaster over here. Yeah, it's been a real catch-all. I already have enough bedrooms in this house. There's even a very nice bedroom right above this one. These are the egg poaching gadgets that Julia Child told me about. I don't know how they ended up over here. I also have boxes and boxes of books in here that are being donated to the local public library. Now, in my heart of hearts, will I ever wear these hats? This one, no. I also have some very old chairs that I bought at auction many, many years ago with the intention of having them reupholstered, but I never got around to that. So that's a project I hope to tackle this year. This is the travel bag for the big studio lights that we use when filming videos in the kitchen. I'm not going to keep this bag because we never travel with those studio lights. Look what else I found in this room. It's an old porch Halloween decoration. It no longer works, but when it did, it was really cool. The eyes light up and an arm moves and waves this sickle. Out it goes. Box of screws, which my contractor left. A box of stains and whatnot for refinishing projects. Old shop lights. A fan that can go somewhere else. It pays to declutter. I just found the missing pair of green hunter boots. And this poor carpet. I think when John put down the jars of stains and paints and whatnot, some were leaking, and so I have what I think is stain on this floor. I'm going to try to clean it up, but I'm not sure how that job will work out. Now, before I remove this bed, let me explain that this never made a great bedroom. There's only one window And out that window is a stunning view of the exterior wall of the music room wing. Lucky me, I found someone who will take this bed. These walls have lots of cobwebs, which tells you how little this room was used. Hopefully, it will be used a lot more now that it becomes food storage. I'm going to try my Bissell wet steam mop on some of these stains over here and see if it makes any improvement. For these stains, I'm going to try using this Bissell multi-purpose cleaner. Just going to pour it on the stain, and then I have a towel that I soaked in water and then put in the microwave for 1 full minute, so the towel is quite hot. We'll let this soak for a minute. It seems to be working pretty well anyway. Wow. My friends, I am amazed at how well this Bissell Crosswave steam cleaner is cleaning this floor. Almost all of the stains came out. I had very little hope for those stains. As a matter of fact, I don't think we even need to pre-clean any of those stains. I think this machine would have done the work all on its own. It makes the water super hot. I'm going to let this carpet dry, and in the meantime, let's go shopping for shelving for this room. Before we go, check out this forsythia. I just love it. We are at the local odd lot store, and I want to show you the shelves that I'm interested in. So these are the shelves that you and I set up in the grow room, and they're really durable. They hold 4,000 pounds. Okay. And then here is another type of shelving, sturdy steel construction, 5 adjustable HDF shelves, whatever that means, rust resistant, and holds 4,000 pounds total. So I think we're going to go with this, but the wider version. Someone is coming with a hand truck to help me load the car. Then I will meet you back at the house. And now the fun begins. I'll tell you, it was quite something for us to get these shelves into this wing. These boxes are not light. One down, 3 to go. Good morning, friends. It's the next day. This project turned out to be much more involved than I had anticipated. I was too exhausted yesterday to continue building the shelves. So this morning I got up, I had a workout at my gym, I got my haircut, and now I'm going to continue to build shelves. I'm definitely not a doomsday prepper, but I do like to keep a 3-month to 1-year supply of food on hand. This way, if there is a major life change or another pandemic or a loss of income, I will know that I have enough food and household goods on hand to see me through a challenging situation. Oh, we have 3 shelves set up, 2 on this wall, another one on this wall, and then I have a 4th shelving unit available should I need it. So I'm not going to fill all of the shelves today, but I do want to bring in some of my bulk supplies like the flour and the sugar and whatnot. You certainly don't need a basement or a spare bedroom in order to create a food storage space. When I lived in a small New York City apartment, I turned a linen closet into a well-stocked food storage pantry. Sometimes you just have to get creative. The shelves I'm installing will provide room for storing bulk ingredients. For instance, I now have a logical location for the 5-gallon buckets in which I store a backup supply of flour, sugar, dehydrated potato flakes, and powdered milk. The shelves also provide a space for a backup supply of household items. And besides having room for food, I also have room for certain appliances that I use regularly, but not every day, like my Instant Pot. So my plan is to buy some baskets and maybe some other containers so that I can corral certain foods like rice and beans, things of that nature. This pantry also provides space for a backup supply of household items. When I can find them at a good price, I like to stock up on paper towels, bathroom tissue, dishwasher detergent, and extra boxes of Avery's milk bones. Fortunately, this room stays quite cool in winter. It seems the perfect storage area for the potatoes and onions that I will harvest from the garden. Boy, what a job it was to build those shelves, but I am so happy to have them. And now, as a little reward for all of that work, I'm going to open this pink box, and I have to tell you a little story. Around Christmas time, our friends Charlotte and Miranda came to visit, and Charlotte and Miranda brought me a bag of biscotti. It turns out that Charlotte's granddaughter and a friend of hers actually make the biscotti, and they have a business, and they ship nationally. And if there is a discount code available, I will be sure to link it in the description box below. Look at this package. Isn't this pretty? I think this would be great, like for Mother's Day. I may send my own mother a box of this. Oh, this is really beautiful. Twice Tempted is the name of the company. And here's a card. I will look at that later. This is called Slow Burn. It's pistachio pepper biscotti. And this is Temptation Pack. So it contains cranberry almond biscotti, pistachio pepper biscotti, and Vanilla Plus biscotti. And I know Charlotte and Miranda brought the pistachio pepper biscotti at Christmas time. I loved it. Going to arrange some of this biscotti on a platter and then brew some coffee, and we can have a fun taste testing session. Oh, there's a story on the back here. Once bitten, twice tempted. Born in the aftermath of heartbreak and stirred by a serious craving, Twice Tempted is the unapologetically elegant, cheekily indulgent bakery brand founded by two divorced women, Meg and Hillary, who decided to turn flour, fire, and a little flirtation into their second act. Our small batch biscotti is handmade with real butter, bold flavors, and zero regrets. We source locally, bake thoughtfully, and package every piece like a gift because indulgence shouldn't need a reason. Well, I agree. This packaging is so pretty, I almost don't even want to open it. Here is my just brewed coffee. A little cream. Let's sit down. I won't pretend that I am not tired after all of that work from both yesterday and today, but I think this biscotti might just be the pickup I need. I'm going to dip this in my coffee. This is the cranberry biscotti. Oh, this is lovely. I think this was cranberry and almond. I left the package in the kitchen. Oh, this is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I just texted Meg. It's Meg and Hillary that have the Twice Tempted company. And she said, if you use the code Kevin when you order, you will get free shipping. Pistachio pepper. I think traditionally, biscotti is intended to be dunked into coffee or tea. I think this one is my favorite. It's pistachio and pepper. Thank you so much for being here with me yesterday and today as we took an unused spare bedroom and turned it into a food storage room, or a food storage pantry, I should say. And in the next episode, I'm cooking dinner for my book club. We're reading Swan's Way by Proust, so I'm going to make a French dinner for that, and I hope you will watch. And until then, please treat yourself very, very well, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye for now, friends.